Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's me, Leslie Hamill, President of the World, and I am here today to talk to you about clean beauty. Not only clean beauty, but Suzanne Somers' brand, Clean Beauty. And also, oh, okay, cool, here we go. I'm going to be able to read your comments today, I think. Let's see. All right, here we go. Wait, okay. Hi, Tammy Marie Rank. And now I'm going to just go on Instagram also so that I can see all your comments. Okay, first of all, I'm here with no makeup on. I have a little foundation on and a little concealer on because those are both out of stock today. So I'm going to tell you about a few makeup tips and tricks that you can do to, to beautify yourself. Or at least I'm going to try. Okay, first of all, oops, we have a delay. Okay. All right. So today, first of all, the deal today is 30% off cosmetics with the code SHIMMER30 at SuzanneSummers.com. Okay, so hi Nancy. That's the deal today. I'll keep telling you that throughout the show, but I am going to talk about how to do eye makeup, or at least how I do eye makeup, and a few little tips and tricks. And first of all, what I'd like to speak about is what you do before you put your makeup on. Because what your skin is like is how good your makeup goes on. Do you know what I mean? And I have one favorite product today called Targeted Night Cream. The Targeted Night Cream by Suzanne Somers is the greatest cream I have ever used in my life. In my life, and I'm not joking. This stuff does wonders for your skin. It supports the architecture of your skin. So when you put it on, you do feel an instant lift, but it also moisturizes deeply and it feeds your skin with all toxic-free ingredients. So this is what I would recommend if you're going to buy one skincare product from the Suzanne line. This is the product that I would buy. And this is the product I use constantly. I also do use the other moisturizers like the Bioactive Moisturizer and the Ageless Serum, which I love, love, love. But in terms of if I had to only choose one thing, I would choose the Targeted Night Cream. And also, by the way, you may notice Daisy is not here today. Well, Daisy is not here today because Daisy is in another country. Well, she's not in another country. She's in another state. So I'm going to start. Last week, I was talking about my eyebrows and how I had a surgery on my forehead and how my eyebrows are now uneven because I had to get stitches over here. I had 12 stitches right here. And so I'm going to show you. I'm going to start by doing my eyebrows. And I'm going to start doing my eyebrows using the Essential Neutrals palette. Okay, we've got two eyeshadow palettes. This is your everyday, does everything, whatever you need. You can mix these colors to do whatever you want. And I'm going to do my eyebrows with it first. Okay, and then we've also got the shimmer palette, which I will talk about further later on, because this is also a fantastic product. Okay, so first let me show you, okay, here's a line across my head. Can you see that this eyebrow is way more up right here? Well, let me show you my big ears for a second. And show you. Can you see? You can't hear me. Donna can't hear me. Can nobody hear me? I don't want to make the show about not hearing me, but just let me know if you can hear me. I think you can hear me. Okay. Anyway, here's my eyebrows. This one's up. This one is at its former height. Okay? So, I'm going to take this palette. I'm going to take a little angled brush. And I'm going to mix a couple of colors here together. So I'm going to take the brown, and this stuff is really pigmented, so you don't really need a lot of it. So I'm going to mix it with the pink a little bit. and maybe a little bit with the white. And I could always go darker, but it's hard to go back from dark to light. You can, and I will show you how, but anyway, okay. Wait, first I have to comb up my eyebrows. Silly me. Okay, so first what you do, if you have irregular eyebrows, or even if you have normal eyebrows, you need to comb them upwards, because you want lift in your eyebrows. People use Botox to get a lift in their eyebrows, and it makes them kind of like, hello, how are you? I don't have Botox, and I have had it many times in the past, but it seems like it doesn't work for me anymore, so I just don't do it anymore. All right, so anyway, I've mixed the colors with my palette. Do you ever look like your dad when you pull your hair back? Well, see, that's why I don't pull my hair back. Okay, so I need to go up on this eyebrow to make it match this one as much as possible. Okay, so I'm going to kind of like make a little template of what I'm doing to correct that. Now, on the edge of your eyebrow, a lot of people go in a hoop. Don't go in a hoop. Hoop makes you look older, and it makes your eyes turned down. So now I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to make little like hair strokes, like brushing hair strokes. Okay? Oops. I'm going to make brushing hair strokes so that it looks like there's hair on my eyebrows. And this eyebrow right here, this eyebrow is like missing hair on the outside edge, which if Suzanne was here, she would say, well, you just need thyroid, which I probably do. Anyway, I'm not on thyroid right now. I'm not on any hormones, but I am doing my eyebrows. See, now I got a little bit too much white right there on the edge. Okay, so see, I'm like arching it up, and where I arch it up is like right outside of like the eyeball of the black dot in my eye. So I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to go out like that. Okay, pretty dark, wouldn't you say? But let's just do the other eyebrow, and then we're going to get rid of a little bit of the darkness. Okay, now this eyebrow I have to go below. So all of you with asymmetrical eyebrows, or if you've had a surgery which lifted the center middle of your eyebrow up, this is for you. Okay, so now I'm going on the bottom of this one to kind of like get it to the same level, because there's no way for me to like actually make them symmetrical. I can do my best, but you know, arch it and bring it out. Arch and bring it out. Thank you, Judy Troy, for saying I'm beautiful. I guess I can actually only read the, no, I can read. Okay, so Perrine Heidi, she has the same problem with her eyebrow. She had a slip and fall in her eyebrow. Okay, so I'm glad I'm helping you guys with your asymmetrical eyebrows. I'm probably not the only one. And I'm sure that everyone is a little bit asymmetrical in some way. So, you know what did they say about eyebrows? They say they should be not twins, but sisters. So they're dark. I feel like they're dark. Would everyone agree with that fact? A little bit dark? So I'm going to take my little eyebrow brush and kind of comb them. And then I'm going to show you what I do to make them stay in place, because that is important also. My mirror is a little funky. Okay. What do we say? Is it looking good? It's really hard because I'm close to the camera. I'm also really, really close to a mirror. And like so close that I can't even see my whole face. Okay, so there's that. Now, here's the magic of getting your eyebrows in place. We happen to have a whole bunch of lip balms. Organic, natural lip balms. They come in coconut, wild orange vanilla, brown sugar, naturally flavored. They're all naturally flavored. So we have coconut, we have wild orange vanilla, we have cinnamon sugar, and we have peppermint. Okay, so I'm going to use peppermint today. okay? This is a little off label, if you will, which is so on ground for me. I'm going to take my little eyebrow brush and I'm going to rub it into the lip balm a little bit. Okay, seems weird, but you know, if you've got a couple lip balms, one of them could be your eyebrow lip balm, which will become your eyebrow balm. Okay, ready? Look at this. This keeps your eyebrows in place. Put a little of this on here, and then comb it into your eyebrows. I like the center to be like up, like sticking straight up, flying up to the heavens, if you will. And then you just like kind of push it in. Are we good? You guys have to tell me if we're good because I really cannot, my mirror is so close. But anyway, that's what we do. And while I'm here with this little peppermint lip balm, and that was a brand new eyebrow, it was spoolie, so yeah, I have it all on my lips. If you don't have the lip balm, if you do not have the lip balm, get the lip balm. The lip balm is the best lip balm I've ever used. And they're all a little bit different. I have another lip balm hack that I'm going to show you later on. But first we're going to put on a little bit of makeup. Okay? Okay, that's a cool trick. And Teresa Kelly says brush works better to get them up. I wish these would just like keep on flowing to get the hair to stand up. Exactly. You use the little brush and then you just like kind of glue them down in place, and it's probably conditioning them because there's so many active botanicals in all of our products that feed your skin. So that is why not use your lip balm to keep your eyebrows up rather than some store-bought glue that they sell. Do you know what I mean? So that's how you do your eyebrows to get them essentially kind of even. Now, I also have a little scar right here, right underneath my eyebrow right here, because I was in a car accident and left me a little scar. But I'm still here. So what I do now, I'm using the Essential Neutrals palette again. I'm going to take the pink color mixed with a little of the yellowish ivory color, and I'm going to get it away as much as I can. We don't have the concealer here today, so we're out of stock. But I would start with the Essential Neutrals palette if I was going to do that. Now this palette is also great for highlighting under the brow, because that's always a great place to kind of like give some lightness and definition. I wish we did have the concealer, because I will tell you that when you use concealer, what you want to do is put it everywhere where there are shadows or discoloration. So of course your eyelids, I pretty much don't know anyone who doesn't have discoloration beneath their eyelids, or on their eyelids, underneath their eyes, on the corner right here, here on the nasolabial folds. I have a little bit of a hollow right here on my lip for some reason, like right on the edges. Maybe it's just because it's folding under as I live longer. And then down here I get a little, these lines right here. I put it here to make it bright, and I put a little bit on my chin to make it brighter. I also like to put it on the tip of my nose to make it look cuter, on the bridge of my nose right here to make it look straighter. Now I'm going to start in with just doing like the basic, like before you start doing your eye makeup, okay? Because there's like things that I need to do, at least, that are important for me to get the basic shape of my face going the way I like it. So for example, I like to make my nose slimmer. So I'm going to take this again. I'm going to, and this is the brush I'm using. This is like kind of like a little skinny little kind of a brush. And I'm going to mix the brown with the pink and make it into kind of a cool tone. Mix a little white into. So the colors are dark brown, black, a very baby pink, and an ivory yellow whitey color. Okay, so now I'm going to contour my nose. When you contour your nose, you start right at the top, and you want to make sure it's a cool tone. Okay, you want to make sure it's a cool tone, because if it's not a cool tone, it will make you look like you're unwell, or like you have a cold. Like last week on the show, for some reason I had like a red colored sort of eyeshadow on, and it looked like I had a cold a little bit. So you want to make sure it's kind of like a cool tone, you know? Okay, so you go down right here. You don't go in the nostril, okay? You don't go in the nostril. You just go right here and actually blend it into your upper, above your crease. This is what I do. And I've shown you guys this before, but I'm doing it again because it's fun. And it's Sunday morning, and why not look beautiful on a Sunday morning? That's what I say, right? Okay, and you have redness and dark circles, and the concealer works, right? And the concealer, you know, there's so much weird stuff in concealers that I highly urge you to like get on the waiting list for the Suzanne concealer, because it contains no toxins, no parabens, no crazy chemicals that you were putting onto your skin, which then end up in your bloodstream. Okay, now I'm going to do the bottom of my nose right here. This makes it a little bit shorter looking. And also you guys have to tell me if I'm looking crazy, because sometimes it's hard to tell when there's lights in my eyes. You know what I mean? So I'm going to continue doing my nose and making it a perfect, gorgeous, straight nose that I'm going to blend, blend, blend up into here. And, oh, so many comments, so many comments. Okay. And now I'm going to blend this corner up also. This for me, I feel like I have pretty small eyes, and so I like to blend the nose contour up into the above the crease, so that I get like a more wide open look. Because if I get really dark on the inner eye right here, like Suzanne had really big eyes. She had really big round eyes, so she could really like smoke out her eyes. And my eyes are not like that. I have, you know, I have little tiny eyes. So, as Daisy would say. So, what I like to do is blend it into, mix the colors, and then blend it up into the upper crease. Like that. And then, as the finishing touch of the nose to eye contour, I just go again right across. Like, you know when your nose, like where someone's nose turns up, you can do a little faint line right across there to make it look a little more turned up. What do you think? What do we say? Do we like that? Okay. Yes, thank you, Nancy, for telling everyone I'm 63. I'm 63 years old. I'm 63 and I'm almost 63 and a half. Is that only what children say? Do only children say that they're something and a half? Okay, so now we've done that. Okay, now I'm going to take, okay, we've got blushes also today. By the way, again, it's 30% cosmetics today with the code SHIMMER30. SHIMMER30 is the code. Go on SuzanneSummers.com and check out all the cosmetics. There are so many cosmetics, more than what I'm showing here. But this is what I have today, is the eyeshadow palettes. I have the blushes. There's there are 5 colors of blushes. We've got the Antique Rose. We've got the Caramelized Peach. We've got so many. All the colors are really like shown better on the website than here. But we've got Coral Crush right here, Honey Glow right here, and I really like this one too. This one's Berry Pop. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these blushes, I'm going to take this blush. This blush is probably the most brown looking blush of all of them. The color I was contouring my nose with was, I was mixing 3 colors. I was mixing the brown with the ivory, with the, what's it called? Okay, Flesh, Ivory, and Cocoa. So I was mixing these 3 together to make the color. You know, and you can get darker or lighter, but like ideally when you're contouring your nose or your face, you should not go too dark unless you're going to a really dark place. You know what I mean? So, okay, now I'm going to take this blush, which is called Caramelized Peach, and I'm going to try doing a little contouring with it. Looks like somebody was outside my window. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush. This is kind of a small brush. This is the blush color I'm using. I'm using it as a contour. We also have a bronzing powder, which is not here, but it is for sale on the website for 30% off with code SHIMMER30. Okay, now I'm going to take this stuff. This color is, again, Caramelized Peach. And I'm going to contour my cheeks a little bit. So when I contour my cheeks, conventional wisdom, or at least like they've always said, like you suck in your cheeks like this, put it right there. I say no. I say my cheeks are already dropping low enough, so I'm going to put it higher. I'm going to start it right here, like sort of like at the outside edge of my eye, and go upwards. It's a little, actually, I could probably use the eyeshadow palette. I didn't realize this was so pink. Or maybe I have pink from other makeup. That's why I can start over a little bit. Not wiping off. Okay, we're going to just use it anyway. So see, I'm kind of like swooping up like this from the outer edge of my eye and then up. Now, it's a little blocky right now, so we're going to take another brush and blend, blend, blend. What do you think? What do you think? I think I need some eyeliner is what I think. So I'm going to go back to the eyeliner and the eyeshadow palette again. Now, the eyeshadow palette, this is the, actually, sorry, I'm going back on my word. We are going to first put on a base of shimmer on the eyelids. I love shimmer on the eyelids. Now, you can use just this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with just this to show you what you can do with just this palette alone before I start mixing all the palettes together. Okay? So someone's going on a lunch date. Yes, I'm solo today. Daisy has a little job she's doing, and so she is unable to be here today, unfortunately, and I miss her very much because I love doing the shows with her. Okay, so I'm using the pink and the flesh and the ivory together. I'm just going to call it the pink and the yellow, just for purposes, if I forget the names. Okay, I'm going to get the center of my eyelid, the center outer of my eyelid. This brings depth and definition to the eyes, right? So putting it right there, and probably you can see already, how it changes the look. Can you tell? Can you tell that it's changed the look already just with that little swipe of lightness right there? And thank you everyone for saying I look gorgeous. Wait till the end of the show. Stick around. Okay, Anna wants to know, I look beautiful without makeup. How do I do it? How I do it is with the Suzanne Somers skincare. And I hope that soon, maybe next week, well, I think we're doing a show on hair next week, but with the skincare is key to making all of your makeup look great. The skincare is what, the skincare is your canvas, if you will. And when painters do paintings, they take the canvas and they use something called gesso. Gesso is what they prime the canvas with. So when you're priming your own canvas, your own face, you need to have great skin, as great as it can be, and that means taking care of your skin. And that means that you need to look on SuzanneSummers.com because that's where all the products are that I use. I exclusively only use Suzanne Summers skincare, and it does great stuff for my face, for your face, for anyone's face, all different skin types, all ages. Plus, it's feeding your skin. Plus, it's a beautiful product, and it does not have toxins in it. and everything is certified toxic free, and a lot of it is also organic. So it's organic, certified, toxic free. What more could you ask with something that gives you such great results? You know, and if you don't get results from your skincare, then there's a problem. And if you're using skincare that has a lot of chemicals in it, that's also a problem. So, okay, now I see myself. We're gonna put on some eyeliner. Okay, now we've done this little swipe of lightness. Now I'm gonna take my angled brush right here, and I'm gonna put it into the brown, the cocoa. I like an eyeliner. Now I'm just gonna do a powder eyeliner today and show you how this goes. So I really like, I don't really go past the center of my eye, but I go up and up. Like that. And fill it in. We don't have any eyeliner pencils. Now I just mixed a little black in with it, just to give it a little more darkness. But like what I really wanted to talk about today also, besides that, are the finishing touches that you can do to even like amp up your makeup look more. So when I go in right here, I almost like close my eye and just get it right in that little crease, just like right where the eyelashes are. And it makes your mascara look better. And we've got mascara. We've got it all. Martha says, I look so much like my mom. Yes, I do. That's true. Okay, now other eye. Now, again, my eyes are a little asymmetrical, so sometimes I have to like balance it out. And everyone's eyes are asymmetrical, apparently. So if you have symmetrical eyes, good on ya. But I always find that like this one eye is like, this eye is a little droopier than the other, and I feel like I have to go a little bit higher. So I'm mixing this with this, but like barely, because it's so pigmented. You really have to be, vigilant when you're, just dipping your brush into the eyeshadow palette, because the pigment is so rich that you don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot. And it's really easy to dial up the color than dial it down. For me at least. I don't like having to, sometimes I put on makeup and then I'm like, why did I just put on all that makeup? I look like a crazy person with so much stuff on my face. And so the idea is to make your skin look as good as possible, your palette or your canvas, if you will, so that you can like put the makeup on and it'll go on smoother and it'll go on nicer. Do you know what I mean? Because, you want your skin to be moisturized underneath. You want to have a glow. But I'm going to show you also how to get extra glow once you finish putting on the makeup. Okay, so here I'm doing this again, getting into this little area. And always blow on your brush because, there can be fallout. But if it does fall out, and you do find that you have a little dark powder under your eyes, just get a little pointed Q-tip, like one of these things, and usually you can just rub it off. Here's the pointy side. You can like clean up things, stuff like that. So you can do that also if you get fallout from your makeup. Okay, now I've got this eyeliner on. I think I'm gonna go a little more, just with the brown this time. My mom. If you want to see my mom, you have to go on my Instagram. My Instagram is Hamelwood, which is spelled Hamelwood, and or look up Leslie Hamel, and it's a little red circle. And in there are some photos of my mom. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole ton of photos of me and my mom because my brother has them all, and he can't seem to find them somehow, so it's kind of sad, but I have some, and I have all the memories of her, and that's good enough for me, although I would like to have the photos. All right, now, okay, How do I look? All right. And yes, Penny, I also do kind of look like Suzanne, but also my mom and Suzanne share a lot of similar qualities or, you know, traits, even in the body style. Like my mom had great legs and she had blonde hair and she had big lips and a great smile and had a fantastic personality and the most articulate woman you've ever met. My mom also wrote books. She actually wrote one book that was published in, I think, 1980, I want to say 1985 or 1986, and it was published in 6 languages. And she was on the Larry King Show, and she was on Phil Donahue, and she was on all the big talk shows and stuff like that, and it was really cool. But let's get back to makeup here, because that's what we're talking about, which is cosmetics. 30% off at SuzanneSummers.com with the code SHIMMER30. SHIMMER30. Okay, now I'm feeling a little in the lips. So here's what I'm going to do. Where is, I have this little tiny bit left here in this pot of concealer. Let me see if I can get some out of here. Okay, this is a thing I do because I overline my lips because I feel like the area in between here and here is too long for me. So I put the concealer, I'm not showing it to you because they're out of stock. And I'm like digging at the bottom of the barrel of mine. Okay, this looks crazy, right? Right? Looks kind of crazy. Then we have loose and pressed powder. This is our pressed powder. This one is the light medium. We also have medium dark, and I don't have those either today. I'm trying to work with what I was sent today, but also to put on makeup, I kind of need all of the stuff. So here's me with concealer lips. I know it looks funny, but wait. This is the part where I'm gonna do something with a product that we don't have right now. And I heard we're getting it. I heard we're getting lip liners, and I can't wait because I would be really happy to never have to use a regular lip liner again. So once I put the concealer on, then I like to take a little bit of the powder, of the pressed powder, this, and just powder it down a little bit, just so it goes on really smooth. So I'm going to put powder right here. Might as well put a little right here too. Ooh, I got a lot. Okay. Really dug into that powder. Okay, so now my lips are dry. The reason why I'm doing that is so that my lip liner goes on really smooth. And oh, no, my mom is no longer with us, unfortunately. Neither of my moms. But they're with me in spirit. And you know what? It's really funny. Lately, for the last like month and a half, I keep seeing, like a lot of times I will talk to my mom who passed away before Suzanne passed away. My mom passed away in 2016. And I would always talk to her and she would give me a sign. And the sign was dimes and nickels. I'd always like find a random dime or a nickel. I'd be like, talk to me, tell me, give me a sign, tell me if something is right or wrong or whatever. And she would. And with Suzanne, especially in this last month and a half, I keep seeing 1:11 on the clock or 11:11 on the clock all the time. Like I started taking shots of it because it's so crazy. It always happens when I'm talking to her. And I talk to her in my head and my mom all the time. And probably a lot of you do with your dearly departed loved ones as well. At least, I don't know. Is that weird? Anyway, I'm going to put on the lip liner. I'm going to overline my lips with a brown eyeliner pencil from the drugstore. Okay. Okay. Can you see my lips? You can, right? I'm going to go over, like right here, above. This is how above I'm doing it. And then as I go out, I'm still above, but I'm gonna blend into it as I go down. But I'm not going all the way to the edge. And also I have asymmetrical lips, like on one side it's smaller, I don't know why. It looks like my eyebrows might be too dark, huh? Then, I go like this. Like a little smiley. Alright. Yeah, a lot of you talk to your loved ones. Isn't it nice? And don't you, like, do you ask for signs? It was, the reason why I started doing that is because I was reading a book about speaking to people on the other side, and this woman was saying that, she said, show me oranges if you're really listening to me. And then she went to this thing where she was giving a lecture, and there was this huge bowl of oranges in the middle of like this centerpiece thing. And so that, then at first I started asking to see oranges, and that was like a long time ago, like soon after Suzanne died, and I was at Whole Foods with my dad, and I've never seen my dad eat an orange in his life. Like, he eats all the fruits, but they're like mangoes and cherries and mangosteens, and you know, they're more like tropical fruits. I've never seen him eat an orange ever in my life. I've barely even seen him eat an apple. And we get to the store, and he buys this huge bag of oranges. And I was like, oranges? And he said, yeah, I love oranges. He doesn't love oranges. He just bought a bag of oranges. And I believe that was a sign from Suzanne, saying that she could hear me. Anyway, now, bottom of the lip. The darkest part to overline is the very center, I can't talk and do this, is the very center bottom part of the lip. Because like, if you get too dark on the edges, you start looking like crazy lip liner lady, which I've been known to be. But not today. Okay, then after I put on that lip liner, I do other lip liner, and I'm going to put on the lipstick after this. But I do the other lip liner, and this is like more of a pink color. I just like the dark edge. And a lot of people always say like, oh, what lip liner are you wearing? And it's like always like, do I tell them I'm wearing a brown eyeliner pencil from the drugstore? I don't know. Okay. Huh. Coloring in just the edges. You guys with me? Okay. Oh yes, I can show the discount code again. It's Shimmer 30. It's 30% off at SuzanneSummers.com. All cosmetics, all the cosmetics, and I don't even have half of them here with me today. So go for it. Shimmer 30, SuzanneSummers.com. I love oranges too, Myra. Okay, and thank you, Ev, for chiming in with the coupon code. Okay. Anna says, I get a kick when I have a cocktail. I go in the bathroom and see half my lip is gone. No one will tell you. You know, I'm going to tell you something funny. I had this boyfriend who I was so in love with. And we were in New York City. He had a home there. And we were out and we were just having this beautiful, beautiful romantic night date. And we went to dinner and we were walking through the streets and we were on Madison Avenue or Park Avenue. I forget what's the street that has all the shopping. And anyway, we were walking down there and we were looking in the windows, and then we went into this other fancy place for dinner. And it was like kind of a rainy night, kind of a misty rainy night. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I blow dry my hair straight. I actually have curly hair just like Daisy's. And actually my hair color is just like Daisy's. Anyway, we go to this restaurant. I go to the bathroom and I see that like my whole hair is like mostly frizzed, just, you know, it was raining, so it was like mostly frizzed on the top. And I got back to the table and I was like, why didn't you tell me that I look so crazy? And he's like, what are you talking about, darling? Anyway, he loved me so much that he didn't even notice. Gotta love that, right? Anyway, that ended sadly, but oh, nail polish. What nail polish color am I wearing? I am wearing pink slip today. There are about 30 nail polish colors on the site that there are 10 toxins out of them that are found in regular nail polishes. And this stuff lasts and lasts forever. You can put on your toes, it'll last you a month and a half. I mean, it'll grow out, obviously, but, you know, it'll last. Yeah, and nobody tells you. Now, I'm going to put on the lipstick. Now, we have lipsticks. I want to show you all the colors that we have. I actually made a special little chart for you guys. Because I did. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 colors. We've got, and I didn't write it backwards. I'm so silly. Okay, so the colors are Antique Rose. My favorite color, I really like the Antique Rose. Okay, so this is Antique Rose, which is this top one right here. Antique Rose. I'm going to put that on in a second. Then we've got Honey Glow. Honey Glow is this Honey Glow? Yes, this is Honey Glow. Honey Glow is this one right here. It's kind of like got a little more like a pinky, orangey, peachy kind of thing, which I can mix with my lipstick also for a cute look. Then Caramelized Peach. Caramelized Peach is right here. This is the Caramelized Peach. This is the third one down right here. That one. Caramelized Peach. 30% off with the code SHIMMER30 at SuzanneSummers.com. All of these. This one, this next one is everyone's favorite color. I think this is the #1 selling color, Berry Pop. This is what Daisy wears all the time. I think Violet wears it all the time. I think Caroline wears it. They all wear it. I'm just like a really like a nude lip kind of a girl, so I just don't wear Berry Pop. I look weird with dark lips. Maybe at the end of the show I'll put on the dark lipstick so you can see for yourself how terrible I look with dark lips. Anyway, this is Berry Pop. And last but not least, our deepest color is Garnet. This is the Garnet. Okay, there's all these lipsticks, and it's like a really like nice, like satiny finish. It's not too shiny and it's not too dry. It's just right. You know, just like in Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You know? Because I really don't like it when the lipstick is like all goopy, or if it has a scent, like there's no scent to these lipsticks. It doesn't smell like something terrible. Okay, am I on my Antique Rose? This is Caramelized Peach. Sorry, I'm a little blind. This one is Berry Pop. Oh, here we are. No? What did I do with that? Okay, hold on one moment, please. Having technical difficulties. Let me read a few comments. Oh, here it is. This is the Antique Rose. Okay. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, Antique Rose. Okay. April, you will never see me do a live with my hair in its natural curly state. I'm sorry. I just look like, you know, everyone says I look like Barbara Streisand, and maybe I do. But if you saw me with curly hair, I would say I looked like, I don't know, Yentl. That's not my look. But thank you for asking. But Daisy will do one. Okay, turn the card around. I can't turn the card around. I'm sorry. If I turn it around, it will be this. So, just look at the colors. I'm going to tell it to you again. Antique Rose is this one. This one is Honey Glow, Caramelized Peach, Berry Pop, and Garnet. And you can see all of the colors in living color on the SuzanneSummers.com website, and the code is SHIMMER30. Okay? I made the card myself, and then I forgot that it needs to be in reverse. So my apologies to you. Okay, so now I've just put on the Antique Rose lipstick. And honestly, it looks pretty good. I think. Okay, now, let's do a little more eyeshadow. Because the eyeshadow, we need to like get a little more oomph going in my eyes right here. Wouldn't you agree, ladies? You know, one day, it would be really fun one day if we did like a split screen of like 10 of us all doing our makeup at the same time. Okay, Judy Troy says caramelized peach is her go-to. Yes, caramelized peach is a really nice color. I really like that color too. I like caramelized peach, antique rose, and also the what's it called? Honey glow. Honey glow is kind of like a nice highlight color. Actually, let me show you what we can do with honey glow. This is the honey glow. So see, it's like kind of like a pinky peachy color. You can like put it in the middle of your lips, just to give a little in the middle. Can you tell? Okay, now I'm going to bust out both palettes, but first I'm going to stay with the Essential Neutrals palette. Okay, need a little smaller brush here. I like to use really small brushes just so that I don't have to like go back, so I'm using this right now. And I'm mixing the brown with the pink. Okay, remember this when I did my nose where I contoured that? So I'm doing that, but then I'm going back down here, right before the edge of my eye, before the edge of my eyeliner, and making like a little other kind of a wingy thing. Okay, again, I'm mixing the brown with the pink. And always like err on the side of lighter. So I'm starting again from this nose contour place and going above my crease, then back down into the crease, but before the edge of my eye right here, going back down and smoking it inwards. Not all the way, just like to the edge of the white stuff that I put on the white earlier. Okay, and then am I doing all kinds of mirror face? Okay. Thank you for thinking the lip colors are beautiful and natural looking. Antique Rose. Antique Rose is the bomb. I agree. Okay. Now, let's see. What do you say? Nancy says, I was thinking the same thing. Leslie is so much prettier. Much prettier than what? But thank you. Anyway. Oh, then Barbara Streisand, but I do kind of look like Barbara Streisand. I mean, I've heard it enough times to where I must look like Barbara Streisand. But you know what? Barbara Streisand was so cute. Like, people tell Daisy she looks like Barbara Streisand also, which is funny because when I look at Daisy, I feel like we don't look alike at all. But when she's sleeping, she looks just like me. Because she's all cute when she's sleeping. She's not being a little bratty child. I'm just joking. Okay. Everyone can take a screenshot of the sign and flip it to question. Okay, again, you guys, I'm here home alone doing the show. This is the deal today. This is the right direction. Is it not? It's 30% off cosmetics with the code SHIMMER30 at SuzanneSummers.com. And if it's not, just talk to Nancy or Ev or Julie Hearn if she's here, and they have all the answers. All the answers. And thank you, all three of you, for being such superstars. I really appreciate it. And I know that everyone else does too. Okay. Do I have enough makeup on? I kind of do. I feel like I kind of do. I'm going to put on now, I'm going to use the shimmer palette. Now the shimmer palette has 4 colors, which are Stone, Sparkling Champagne, Topaz Shimmer, and Spun Gold. Spun Gold is my favorite one. Here's what it looks like dry. I'm going to put it on my hand so you can see. Okay, it's got a really nice, all of the eyeshadows are made out of minerals. So there's no funky, weird things in there. There's no talc in there. Talc products are apparently quite carcinogenic and are not recommended to be used by anybody. And probably a lot of you watching already know that. So, now for the fun and the shimmer. I think I'm going to go wet with the shimmer because with all of these products, you can put water in them to increase the intensity. Like say I wanted to do a liquid eyeliner look, I would just put a little water in the black and then put it on top of here. Maybe I'll do that at the end just to show you what that looks like. But first I'm going to do a little shimmer. Because shimmer, first of all I'm going to do one little dry shimmer on the inner edge of my eye. So I'm taking this spun gold and going right in the corner of my eye right here. It's always nice to light the inner corner of your eye. And it's also always nice if you're going to add shimmer. You know, this shimmer can be worn in the daytime. That's how great it is. And you can even put it on the little tip of your nose. Another great place to put it is right here. Above your cupids though. Some people naturally have kind of like a little white line around their lips, which like kind of like makes it look like it's turned up more. This is a way to do it with makeup. Okay, now I'm going to put on, actually I'm going to use this color, which looks like that. Okay, I feel like I need still a little more right there. I feel like my white is too white. Okay, now shimmer, spun gold, center eyelid. Okay, and then I'm just like gonna put on a little blush and then go wild on the eyes and see where we go. And by the end of the show, I may look like a cuckoo, but that's okay. We're friends. We can do this, right? Okay, so shimmer 30% off cosmetics at SuzanneSummers.com. Now with blush. Which blush shall I use? Now I tried using the Antique Rose. The Antique Rose as contour, so I already kind of have blush on. So if I were going to put more blush on, like normally I put blush up on the upper part of my cheeks, I just thought it would work. And I don't know. Let's see. It's okay. It's not great. Let's see. I'm going to use, here are all the colors of blush again. Honey Glow, Antique Rose, oh no, this is the one I used. Caramelized Peach. I used Caramelized Peach to do the contour. Caramelized Peach. This is really pale. This is if you're Coral Crush. This is a really pale color, so if you're very fair, I think this would be great on you. And then we have this. I really like this one. I don't know. Do I like that one better? I don't know. Here, these two are the pinkest ones. This one's Honey Glow, and this one is Berry Pop. I'm going to try Berry Pop. Normally, I tend toward like neutral shades, but I kind of like this pink today for some reason. So I'm going to take this brush and put some blush on, even though I already have blush on. That other blush just did it already. Something's wrong here. Do I look like I have a scar on my face? Okay, so this is the look. I think I've done everything that I can do based on doing like a kind of like a natural look. I'm trying to, I think it looks good, right? You guys have to tell me. The cameras are really dark, so it's hard for me to see what I'm doing. But I think it looks pretty good. I think. Oh, I'm so silly. I have two more things I need to show you before I go crazy with my eyes. I'm so dumb. Okay, first of all, this stuff. This stuff is the Suzanne Organics Bronze Shimmer. This stuff is so cool. I'm going to first show it to you on my, actually, okay, Mrs. ADD here is going to put on her mascara first. Now, our mascara, let me talk to you about our mascara. Our mascara is called Lengthening Mascara in Black Sable. And the last ingredients we want on our delicate eye area are artificial colorants and petroleum products found in conventional mascaras, not to mention glue. Okay, this has none of that. So this really helps define the lashes. It's not goopy, it's not cakey, it's none of those things. Okay, and so what you do is it goes on very thin, and it doesn't leave like a you know, like little cakes and goopy things. So I'm going to put it on. I don't wear tons of mascara, but when I do, I wear Suzanne Summers. Not only that, I also only put it on the outside of my eyes. So I only put it like from the center, and I kind of just like wiggle it up. And I'm going to show you after one coat of this what it looks like. And then I'm going to go back and do a second coat, because I'm a 2-coat mascara wearer when I do wear mascara. Like I don't know why. I think it's because I wear eyeliner that I feel like I don't need any additional mascara for some reason. And I'm also going to show you one other trick that I do that I'm really missing from my makeup right now. Okay, so here is one eye. This eye has the mascara, and this eye doesn't. Mascara eye, non-mascara eye. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to do it on this eye too. Again, I like just like feeding out the outer edges so that I try and look like Bambi as much as possible. It's cute. You know when they put on like eyelash extensions, which I do not recommend to anybody because they tear out all of your eyelashes and you'll wear them for the rest of your life. So I guess if you don't mind wearing eyelash extensions for the rest of your life, then you should do it. Or not should do it, but you know, it looks pretty. I have friends who like have like practically like a whole like black fan of lashes on them. Wake up in the morning looking like, what? Like Bambi. Bambi in the Valley of the Dolls, and it looks great on them. I feel like it's too heavy for my little tiny eyes. Okay. So here's my one coat. Look at the little edges. Really important to get the little outer guys. Okay, so that's one coat. While that's drying, I'm going to show you. Where's my tube? Oh, guys, there's so much stuff on this table. All these little compacts, all these little things. A little tiny table, just little me alone. Okay, and Pam says she's the same. She has natural curl and wave, but she straightens her hair. And you know what, Caroline too. I mean, she wears her hair curly sometimes, and actually I think she looks better with curly hair to me. But you know, the heart wants what the heart wants, and most girls with curly hair want straight hair, and most girls with straight hair want curly hair. That's what it seems like to me. Am I right? Okay, I'm just going to clean up my table a little bit because there's so much junk on it that I'm getting a little confused here. Okay. The code today is SHIMMER30 for 30% off all cosmetics today at SuzanneSummers.com. I have lost the mascara tube. Oh, here it is. And my ear is out. God forbid my ear being out. Okay, I want to talk about this for a second. I'm going to take off my rings. This stuff, the Bronze Shimmer Cream, is like such a good finishing touch for when you want to look extra, extra fantastic. First, I'll show it to you on my hands. Now, I'm going to put it on one hand. Let me read about it also. Let me read about it. Blush. Bronze Shimmer. Sheer golden shimmer enhances the color and luminosity of every skin tone. The Suzanne Organics is enriched with bronze shimmer, fatty acids, and antioxidants. This bronzer moisturizes and nourishes your skin from head to toe. Anti-aging treatment is in this. Okay, it's enriched with essential fatty acids and antioxidants to moisturize and nourish your skin. Okay, so it's more than a bronzer. This is an anti-aging treatment centered on 3 high-performance actives for youthful, beautiful skin from head to toe. So it leaves like a transparent layer of like a translucent, shimmering bronze color. And then it intensifies the more you layer it, okay? So, and it also, on here it says it creates a camouflage over brown spots while a patented delivery of lactic acid and arginine helps even out the appearance of skin tone when used regularly. I cannot disagree with that. Okay, so I'm going to first put it on my hand so you can see what it looks like on my hand. Okay, I'm putting a little tiny dot of it on my hand, and I'm going to show you the difference on my hands from one to the other. Okay, and it just goes on. Smells good. Kind of smells like the cocoa mango, but like more subtle, if you will. If you know the cocoa mango smell, it just smells good. Like all of our products all smell good if they have a scent, which many of them do. Okay, here is the bronze shimmer hand, and here is the non-bronze shimmer hand. Can you tell? Talk to me, because I'm going to show it to you on my décolletage, or at least on my shoulders. First one on me is the best. This one or this one? Okay. Come to Reno and do my makeover, LOL. My friend just told me I should move to Reno the other day. You know what? Do any of you live in Tucson, Arizona? Oh my gosh, I'm missing all these comments. It's weird because I finally made the text on my iPad really big so I could read the comments, but then the comments don't roll as it goes on. It just stops. So I have to touch it. Okay, bronzed hand, non-bronzed hand. Okay, now let's look at my shoulder. I use the tanning serum, okay? I always like to look tanned. Now I'm going to put some of this on my shoulder here. Okay? Right here. It really makes everything just like kind of look, to me, it's not sparkly. It's just glowy. And I'm going to try and use it on my cheeks also to give an extra glow. Okay, so I'm trying to look at it on my iPad to see if it looks good. I guess I should do the other shoulder. Let me let it dry. Let me let it dry for a second. If you have any questions or comments, now's the time. Daisy and I should do cooking segments, which would be a hit. You know what? I would love to do cooking segments. I just have to figure out how to set up the camera because our stove faces a wall. We do have an island in our kitchen, but it's not like an island with a stove on it. But maybe one day we will. Okay, so here is, oh look, I have a little spot too. Where's my little yucky little pot of used up, I can't even show it to you, it's so bad. My yucky little pot of concealer. Also, I recommend when you're doing concealer or anything that's like a wet product on your face to use a sponge. Use a blending sponge. It works so well. And then set it with a little powder. Where's my little powder? Spot be gone. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. So this side has it and this side doesn't. I don't know if it shows on here. Yes, I do still design Barry Manilow's clothes. And I do still design clothes for you guys and for other people. A lot of people commission jeans from me, things like that, or like custom made things, or like, you know, I showed my jeans last week and I know a lot of people were saying they were very expensive, but I only use the best crystals, which I talked about, the Swarovski crystals, and all of those stones are put on by hand, one by one, and you can't use a pattern because every person's jean size and jean style is different, so it's not like you can just like slap a thing on or use a template. So anyway, that's what you need to know about those, and there's probably about $1,500 worth of rhinestones on there before anybody ships anything or attaches one single stone or does anything. So just so you know that. Don't think I'm just like some kind of crazy expensive designer. Well, you know I'm not, because I'm making clothes for you guys. And those are the ones that we wear every day, and not just on the day when we're doing sparkly stuff. Why is this not? Okay, here we go. Like, look, it's so nice. It's so nice. Who's taking me out to lunch today? Okay. Now, okay. So you can see, like, on the palms of my hands, you can see it's like kind of like sparkling. Now I'm going to take a little bit and just put it on the apple of my cheek, just to give it a little glow. I feel like I have some black eyeshadow on my cheek. Okay, now this is a tip I'm about to show that is, we don't have eyeliners yet, but this is something that all of you should do all the time, because it makes your eyes look so good even if you're not wearing any makeup at all. And that is to put eyeliner. I'm using a dark navy blue eyeliner, and put it underneath inside of here. So excuse me while I show you the inside lining of my eyelid. I'm going to show you the difference from one eye to the other. This is a cool trick. Okay, so see that? Can you tell the difference? My eyes are really red today. Tell me if you can see the difference. Wait, let's see. Yes, crystals are very pricey. And thank you. I love the top I'm wearing. Also, this is a top that I was developing when Suzanne was still here, and it just wasn't chosen to be bought. But it's kind of, I'll stand up and model it a little bit after. Okay, so see? Do you see the difference of this eye compared to this eye? Just with that little thing? Because I feel like it really opens up my eyes so much more on this side. I know we're on delay, so I'm waiting to see. Okay, Linda can see, Ev can see. Okay, so let's do the other side now. Look at that. I really feel like it makes so much difference. Every time when I put on makeup, I always do this, because every time I do it, I'm like, oh, whoa, I don't even need to wear any other makeup. Like, you could just like do this and like some mascara or whatever and be done. And it doesn't hurt. This is an Almay. It's like a hypoallergenic thing. Okay. And now, there's that. Okay? That's the cool trick of the day. You know? And then again, let's just say you think your lips aren't big enough. Line them some more. Especially right here. This is really dark. Look how dark this is. This is how dark the pencil I'm using is. It's pretty dark. It's brown. Line them some more. And just like do the upper edge. And maybe the bottom. You know, I don't know about you guys. Some people just can't be bothered with makeup. I could put on makeup all day long. All day long. I just like paint and paint and paint. It's like doing a painting. So now we're going back to mascara, part 2. But this stuff, look at my cheeks. I put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. It looks pretty cute. And on my shoulders, of course. And I'll show you guys the shirt. Yes, I will show you the shirt at the end of the show. Now, hi Anne Strange, who's kind of normal, sort of. I love you guys. You guys are all great. And if you're new today, this is SuzanneSummers.com, the organic, certified, toxin-free makeup, beauty, and skincare. And today we have 30% off for cosmetics with the code SHIMMER30. Shimmer 30. And there are so many things to choose from mascaras, lipsticks, blush, eyeshadow palettes, bronzing creams, tanning lotions, you name it. Oh wow, look at that. It's really good when you let it dry, because this mascara is so not clumpy, it's not like you're going clump over clump, if that makes sense. Look. Now I have 2 coats of mascara. This eye has the 2 coats. You can probably tell. And also I just did it 1 second ago. And then let's do the other eye. And then I'm ready for a cocktail after this myself. I had a hard week. Is there some kind of like astrological thing going on right now that anyone knows about? Because I feel like this has been like a lousy week for me. What about my lower eyelid? My lower eyelid, here's what I do. I feel like I don't look good with under eye, my neck. What about my neck? Should I put you want me to put the sparkly stuff on my neck? Dana? Okay, I don't know. I probably wouldn't put sparkly stuff on my neck, but I would put it on my chest. I don't know if a sparkling neck is a look. But I would put contour on, but I don't really have anything that's like a contour here. Like I have the blush, and I could probably like, in an emergency, I could probably like mix the stuff together, like do a contour on my face and my jawline, stuff like that, you know, to like really like get rid of the little dingle under here and like, you know, get the shape. But I don't have the contouring. So I'm going to just show you we're almost out of time. I'm going to show you a few more things, and then I will answer questions. I will model my shirt. I'm sorry, Daisy took the steamer with her for her thing that she's doing. Okay, now I'm taking a turquoise pencil. We don't have eyeliner pencils, but they're coming soon. So like stock up on all the stuff that we have now for 30% off, because I don't think they'll be on sale as soon as we get them. This is a cool trick also, because I don't like to put liner all over my under eyes, and I feel like if I line my inner waterline the whole way, it just makes my eyes look smaller. So what I do to make my eyes look a little more like pussycat and like accentuate the shape of them, I go like this. On my inner waterline again, right here, I take this turquoise pencil and just right here. Okay, so here's one eye with it and one eye without. I'm so close to the mirror. Well, I'm going to back up for a second. Well, I don't know. It looks like I have really red eyes. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye now too. Oopsie. So just like probably like 1/4 of the way. Just to give you that. That look. That look. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy, for saying we do not sell the turquoise eye pencil, but we do sell so many other things, like all of these lipsticks. All of these lipsticks. Everyone loves our lipsticks. If you have the lipstick, talk about it, ladies, for the people who are new, because it's 30% off today, for cosmetic. I want to keep saying site-wide. With the code SHIMMER30. SHIMMER30 is the code. All right, now I think I'm done with my makeup. I don't know if there's anything else I can do, but we can recap a couple of things, like the lip balms. Just get the lip balms. Get them, keep them all over the place. Today I used the lip balm as a little trick where I used it to keep my eyebrows up. And it really works. Oh, I have one other trick. If you're not a bronze shimmer girl, Here's another trick. Where is it? Where is the coconut? Okay, this is what I was looking for. The coconut lip balm. The coconut lip balm has a, what would I say, like a more oily consistency than the other lip balms in a way. So I would take a little, warm it up on my hand, and I really like doing this because I just feel like the more moisture you have on your face, the better you look. So I would take it and dot it onto my cheeks also. Now I already have that other stuff, and you can just like wipe it on yourself, but I like to warm it up. And then you can also do it on your forehead. This just like makes you look like your skin is like really like filled with moisture from within. Like, you know, when you see babies or young people and they look so young. They just look so glowing. And then like a little tiny bit across the top of the forehead. You can also do your nose, but especially on the cheeks. It just gives like a healthy look. And it's not sticky. And you can put on top of your lipstick too. But this is like, the coconut one is like probably like the shiniest and the thinnest consistency. So, that said, let me just close this mirror up because it's so close to my face that who knows what I actually look like. Let me show you my top. If you're still here. Are you guys still here? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, you guys are still here. All right. Are you ready for the shirt that I could not steam before the show today and my ripped jeans that I'm wearing every day? Okay. Okay, let me pull down the sleeves. This is, if you remember, we once did, this is such a cool top. This is such a cool top. It's just like, it's almost like you're wearing nothing. And it just flows around the body, and you can push up the sleeves. And push up the sleeves, and it's just one of those things that you can wear with like a little pencil skirt beneath it, like a little tiny pencil skirt beneath it. You could wear it with jeans and like some great jewelry, some big earrings, and you can wear it off one shoulder, you can wear it off both shoulders like that, and it's just, I don't know, I kind of love it, and it catches the light. You know, Suzanne and I always loved satin because it's kind of like having a spotlight on you. It kind of like lights up your face. Oh, also I'm wearing a terrible strapless bra today. Hold on a second, kids. Let me get them in there. I don't know, it's too big on me. Anyway, this is what it looks like. And I'm ready to go out with my makeup and my unmade Suzanne Summers clothing sample. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for living with my attention deficit disorder during this. And I'll hang out for like a couple minutes. If you have any questions, comments, the size blouse I'm wearing would be a size 1. We have not made this top yet, but we do have clothing on the website. There might be a couple of our swing coats left on the website. Just go to the website and then click on the menu bar where it says shop more, then go to the thing where it says fashion, and then you will find the fashion page and scroll through, and you will see some of the clothes we have that all of you guys love and wear all the time. And by the way, Robin, thank you for your cute pictures in the black swing coat. Robin is a little fashionista, and she's always going places. She's going everywhere all the time and looking all cute while she's doing it. Even when she thinks she's not looking cute, she's looking cute. Christina, thank you. I love your shows. And Stacy, thank you. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the makeup tutorial. And I'm sorry I'm not reading Instagram because it's so small. And yes, pajamas. I'm working on pajamas, you guys. I just don't want to sell you guys $100 pajamas. That's what the problem is that they're just so expensive, because by the time I custom print the fabric here in the United States, buy the fabric in the United States, and sew it in the United States, they end up costing too much. And I just don't like the idea. I feel like it's so, do I wear foundation? I don't really wear foundation. Once in a while I'll wear foundation, but my skin is pretty good because of all of the Suzanne Summers products. And so usually what I do is I wear the tanning serum. That's what I wear all the time, is the tanning serum. And then I'll do a little concealer. And then, you know, I'll just like, I'm already bronzed, and then I just put on my makeup. So that's what I did today. There's no foundation on me today. And let's see. Ellie Schultz has caviar taste on a Budweiser salary. Exactly. Leah Dawkins says sad. I don't know what she's sad about, but I'm sorry that you're sad. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week with Daisy, and I'm sure she is missing doing the show today also, and I really enjoyed having this time with you. So thanks again, and let me put on my glasses and end the show. Bye, guys.